What's up, everyone? I'm Matt. Thanks for watching Ozark Overland Adventures. And I am headed to the Ozarks. Actually, technically I'm in the Ozarks, but I'm on the highway. And my goal for this trip is to continue to find the trails that I haven't run before. And so I haven't documented them. Find campsites, particularly on streams that I haven't been to before. I've got a couple trails, one of which I'm kind of searching for right now that I've never been on before. I'm honestly questioning if it exists, if it's not too overgrown, because I've never heard of anyone running this trail before. So we're gonna see, but that's the agenda for this trip in this video, is just to continue to explore, taking the road less traveled to see what we can find. And these are my favorite kind of trips, is not really having an agenda, not really, knowing what's around the bend. And so let's go find out. All right, the trail should be right here. Yeah, okay, I think it exists. Ooh, that gets real tight real fast. Well, let's go see how far this goes. This looks really overgrown. I think we're gonna have a lot of that sound. Well, this is interesting. There's a little sign here that says deer camp at the top. Well, that makes me optimistic that the trail's good. Huh. Right off the bat, I am pumped about this trail. If it doesn't get too overgrown and actually goes to where it's supposed to go, it could be really good. But it goes up this ridge line, and the views up here are really nice. It is deer season, and so I am curious about that deer camp up there, what that's like. What the? Alright, so there's a sign here that says no motor vehicles that way. Clearly people have ignored that sign. At least on four-wheelers they have. And according to the map, the trail should go that way. It looks like there's a faint sign of a trail that way. Well, this is not off to a good start. I'm guessing that's it. But that says close. The motor vehicle use map shows open. I did validate this with the actual MVUM from the Forest Service. So this should be a legal trail. Ugh. All right, well, there's another trail not too far from here that I've been on before, but I usually go from up to down, and today I'll go from down to up and see what that's like. And I haven't been on it in a long time. So that's why I do this, is to find out what trails are legit, what trails aren't. So that's just part of it. Now, sadly, sometimes the road less traveled is way less traveled than we wish. It needs to be a little traveled. It needs to be the road less traveled, not the road not traveled. After that last shot, I was thinking, why is this ride so rough? And then it occurred to me that I hadn't aired down my tires. So I'm airing down my tires right now, which has allowed me to stop for just a minute and kind of look around. And I have driven by this little section quite a few times. And if you just stop and look around, you see some cool stuff. I don't know about you, but I mean, things like these tree roots, kind of creating all those little arches and stuff. I find that fascinating, how trees do that and live and hang on instead of falling in during the floods. I just think that's so cool. And then I saw this one. Let's see. You've got the tree roots growing down and kind of have become one with the rock and all that moss. That's the mixture of tree roots and rock. I just think that is so cool. So as you're out and about, maybe exploring these roads less traveled, be sure and stop and look around a little bit. You never know what you may have missed. I think that's a Ferris Bueller quote.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Great movie. That is much better. Much more comfortable. Went down to about 17 psi. Just enough to soften the rocks. Now, I really want to encourage you, first of all, to get out. Go explore new places. Take the road less traveled. And that doesn't matter if it's dirt or county roads or trails, because you never know what you're going to find. There is a beautiful little waterfall down there. Hold, please. Sorry about that. I am a sucker for waterfalls, and honestly, it's been so dry I didn't expect there to be any flowing. But as I was saying, if you've got to travel across country, take your time. Try to avoid interstates. If you've just got to, travel across your state from one town to another, take the back roads. And if you're on a trip like this, or maybe a trip through Colorado, I want to challenge you to just slow down. Don't try to cover as many miles. Don't try to pack as many destinations in. Allow yourself to slow down and just take it in. I have passed that waterfall many times. Not even sure I've even seen it before, because I'm always, in a hurry. I always gotta, get to that campsite, or gotta get to, a certain place by the end of the day. So, if I wasn't taking my time today, I would have missed it. And I love waterfalls. So far I have gone right at a mile on this trail. It's a 2-mile trail, so I'm halfway through. And in the past, I would have already been done with this trail in the amount of time that I've taken to film this and soak this in. So, man, I'm glad I'm not in a rush today. Now, before we head over to the next area and try to find an epic campsite on the water, y'all come here. I got a little show and tell for you. For our show and tell, we've got a couple of really cool boxes of awesome from my friends over at Bespoke Post. This video is sponsored by them, so thank you so much, Bespoke Post, for making this possible. If you don't know what Bespoke Post is, it is a monthly subscription service where each month you get what they call a box of awesome. I've got 2 of their boxes here, and we're gonna check them out. I love Bespoke Post because 90% of the products that you find are small businesses, most of them here in the US, some of which I've gotten the chance to meet before. This box is called the Terra, and it is from a company called Bare Bones. I got a chance to meet them at one of the expos earlier this year. They have the coolest stuff. But the Terra comes with this sweet knife, and I love knives. But this one is multi-purpose. It's got a straight edge here, it's got a serrated edge here, it has a bottle opener and a knife cutter, and it's got basically a pommel or hammer here at the end. And it's also shaped like a spade with some 1-inch lines here. So a lot of uses for this, and it comes in a very cool hard canvas sheath. You also get this little soap bar called Detox. It's got charcoal in it. Obviously I haven't washed this yet. When I get home from this trip, I will. So, and then I love this. It is a, oh, here it is. It's kind of a bird call, or just it's just a little metal cylinder in a wooden thing, and I just think that's so cool. I'm gonna try this in the morning and see about the bird calls. This one is called the Over Easy, and it's from a company called Marcelin, and it is a cast iron skillet. I love the kind of the hexagonal shape here, but it is a very beautiful pre-seasoned cast iron skillet. And I've got a very nice venison fillet in the fridge that will be cooked on this tonight. And then it also comes with this little box of Bloody Mary mix, which I've never drank a Bloody Mary in my life. I may have to try one. It comes with a pancake batter and some Vermont maple syrup. Breakfast in the morning. So super pumped about this. And if you think, you risk getting stuff that you may not use, well, 2 things. First, you get to actually preview what you're getting each month, and there's got tons of categories, not just camping and knives and stuff. They've got all kinds of options that you can pick from, but I like it because of all the camping stuff. But I've actually received several boxes from them in the past, and here's some of my favorite stuff that I keep with me all the time. Here's a beautiful Damascus blade that I got. This stays back here in my drawer. This headlamp from LED Lenser or LED Lenser, my favorite headlamp. This stays in here at all times. And then in my kitchen bag, I actually got these knives. This is my chef's knife that I use here at camp. So this lives in my camping thing, and this is a killer chef's knife. So you actually get useful stuff, and like I said, you get to preview it before they send it to you. So you know what you're going to get, or at least if you find something in there that maybe you don't want that one, you can change it and select something different. So that's pretty awesome. And every box of awesome is valued at around $70, so well worth your money. And it's just cool to get a box of things that, you know, and meet some brands that you normally probably would have never heard of if you just shop, you know, in the big box stores and in the department stores and that sort of thing. I've definitely found some brands doing this that I very much like that otherwise I wouldn't have known about. Every month they introduce you to some cool new products, like outdoor gear, barware, home and kitchen goods, clothing, even live oysters, based on a preference quiz that you fill out. I think it's awesome that the company Barebones, they're based in Salt Lake City. And this isn't the only thing of theirs that I have. I actually bought some stuff from them when we were at one of the expos. This super cool lantern, I actually saw this on the Bespoke Post website. This super cool lantern, it's Bespoke Post. We have several of these in multiple sizes because they just look pretty cool. And I got a different knife from them. But I just think it's cool that the small companies here in the U.S., that's most 90% of what you're gonna get from Bespoke Post. You can get 20% off your subscription with the code Ozark20. There's a link, and the code and all that good stuff is in the description, so you can just click on that. This would make a really cool Christmas gift for someone, to get them the Bespoke Post subscription service. So Christmas is right around the corner. I think this would be a super awesome gift idea. So check out the link, go check them out. Lots of cool stuff for some really cool companies. So thanks, Bespoke Post. Appreciate you. We are headed over to the eastern side of this area because I want to find a new campsite, or maybe a few new campsites over on what's called the Big Piney River, Big Piney Creek. With the lack of rain that we've had, it's probably I can't call it the Little Piney because there's another stream called the Little Piney, but it's probably the very, very dry Piney, very small Piney. So we're gonna zip over there real quick and see what we can find. I tried to go down this trail or road at this point quite a few years ago. There's some awesome hiking and waterfalls down here. It was back before I had my Gladiator, but it was after a big storm and there were massive trees down, so we never made it. And for whatever reason, I've never ventured back down this road. So I'm very curious to see what's down here. Now, based on the map, there should be at least a couple opportunities to camp on the water where that little loop is. So we're going to find out. Well, the road has become trail. This looks pretty cool. This section is a lot of fun. Definitely more rocky than I expected it to be. I really hope I get down here and there's this epic camp spot on the river, because it's just after 4 o'clock. I'd love to just be at camp, you know, before dark for sure. And if I get down there and there's no place to camp and I have to turn around and come back up this to go to my next spot, and it's definitely going to be after dark, because that's going to be slow going up, but fun. I can't wait to come out of here. I just hope it's in the morning. Okay, this is not at all where I thought I would find water, but oh my gosh, I gotta go check this out. Look at this. Wow, this is beautiful. This is, I can't believe I've never been here before. I've just never come back down here. This is what you find when you take the roads less traveled. Wow. I mean, I could theoretically camp right here, but it'd be difficult to level the Jeep. If I can't find anything down on the Big Piney, I'm coming back here. I'm just gonna make it happen. There just has to be camping on the river down here. There just has to be. I'm gonna be so disappointed if there's not. But this trail is incredible. I mean, this ranks up there with favorites. It may become a favorite if there's camping down here on the river. But definitely got to come back here in the spring when water is flowing all through here. Hike to those waterfalls back there, Graves Creek. Man, I can't believe I haven't done this before. Interesting. This is interesting. Not sure what I would call this. There's like multiple ponds, kind of ponds. That's weird. Well, I walked this little trail to see if it went down to the water. And oh my gosh, jackpot. Like, jackpot. Look at this. Look, 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 look. Dun, dun, dun. Look. This is home for the night. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I feel like I just hit the lottery. Well, this exploration day turned out to be incredible. I can't believe I've never been down this trail before. I've never been to this. From the drone, I saw a couple more spots to camp further down the trail. So tomorrow, definitely going to finish the loop, see what other spots there are. This may not be the best one, but I do very much like the rapids right there. It's the best white noise you could ever have to sleep to. This day was just incredible. What an amazing night's sleep. God, it was perfect. Diesel heater kept me just right. Sound of the rapids over there. Amazing white noise. God, it just doesn't get much better than this. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to make this entire bag because it's just me. So it calls for 1 egg. And I've got fresh eggs, like fresh out of the chicken butt, and that looks kind of small. That's like a half an egg, right? We'll see. Consistency looks good. They're very chunky. Well, fun fact, I actually cooked all this beautifully on camera and forgot to push record. So there you go. I've never had any type of whole wheat. Let me get that in there a little bit better. There we go. I've never had any type of whole wheat chunky pancake. So let's see how the syrup tastes. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Put this whole bottle on here. Alright, moment of truth. Chunky wheat pancakes. Let's see. With really good syrup. Oh, pretty good. The texture's weird though. The texture's weird, but the flavor's good. Sun coming up and burning off the fog is gorgeous. As much as I'd love to stay here and just soak it in some more, I do have to go back home eventually today. I am meeting someone in town today, so can't stay. Now to figure out this maze of mud puddles here. Just barely. Just so tight. Gladiator is so long. There we go. Pretty sure this is going to take me down to the water. Oh yeah. Ooh, check this out. This is even better. Oh my gosh. Look, 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 look. Whoa. Look at this. This is better than where I stayed last night. You know why? Because rocks, not sand. You may have noticed that I did not put my ladder up in my tent, and the reason being is because sand. I'm gonna clean that off when I get home with a water hose. But oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I love this. This would be an awesome swimming hole. And look at those rocks. Love that reflection. Look at that. Look how that rock is undercut. That is wild. You could go under that in a kayak. I mean, at this level. That is so cool. The only negative to this spot is that there's no rapids here. So there's no amazing white noise when you're sleeping. But this is incredible. That's one of those spots where I'd love to just come on a weekend that we have nothing going on. As if that happens. And just bring Kara and the kids and just stay the weekend. Walk the bank. It'd be incredible. Well, just down from that one is this one. Let's go see what this one's like. Oh, well, this one's got a tree down. Nothing. It's doable, I think. Oh wow. Ooh, look over there. Well, I can't adequately show you and see what that looks like from the ground. So let's
take off.
Let's go to the air.
Point updated.
Whoa. Oh, the river is so massive there. It's crazy how that is so wide there and then gets super narrow through here. Wow, these rapids are beautiful. Well, that was awesome. So anytime I'm just looking for a place to camp and a fun trail to run, come here. Definitely got to bring my friends here. They would love that. Well, I finished the loop. There's where I went in. And now for the fun hill climb out of here. And wait to come back to this area later winter, early spring, after we've had some good rains, because I want to check out those waterfalls that I've never been to. They're super cool. But I think there's going to be a fine line between being able to get down to those campsites and water levels for the waterfalls to be flowing. So, and plus, you're camping there on the gravel bar. If the water's up high enough for the waterfalls to flow, those may be underwater. So, I don't know. I'm gonna find out though. So if you're not subscribed, please do so to see what kind of shenanigans I get into in the future. Oh man, there's the waterfall. The little one, so beautiful. But if you could please subscribe, it'd be a great Christmas present if I could hit 100,000. So that means if you're watching this and you're not subscribed and I don't hit 100,000, shame on you, because that's your fault. So please help a brother out. Yep, that was fun. Walking up and down the hill with the fleece on. That wasn't so fun, so I had to take it off. I was getting hot. All right, made it out of there. I've got one more campsite on the Big Piney that I want to go check out. A friend of mine told me about it and said it was amazing. So I'm gonna go check that out, then cross the Big Piney, and probably then head up the road to the highway. But I'm anxious to see what this other campsite looks like. I have no idea what the trail to it is like, so we'll find out. I have driven by this trail so many times. Anxious to see what is down here. So far this is pretty mild. It does follow this power line, so one of the trails does dead end in private property. So I'm guessing that someone's got a cabin or something down here. That'd be cool. Wow, this is nice. Like, this is legit. Yeah, this is a nice spot. It's got a fire ring. You could get, I don't know, 4 fire bricks in here maybe. Spots for hammocks, ground tents, got some level spots. Yeah, this is nice. There's access to the water. No beach. But you do have access. Oh, this looks like a really nice swimming hole. Get the paddle boards in here. Oh, this is beautiful. It's just so peaceful down here. This is so good. This is so good. I'm a little bummed this isn't a 2-night trip for me. Because if it was, I'd probably just go ahead and stay here. but got to get back home. All right, now to head over to the water crossing on the Big Piney. Well, you know, I don't usually recommend wheeling through tight stuff with your windows down. I did get smacked in the face earlier. It's not fun. Well, that's it. The highway is right there, and it's time to air back up and head back home. This was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, give the video a like, subscribe please if you're not, and if you like what we're doing and you want to support the channel, gain access to special events. At the time this video is coming out, we will be at Maris Adventure Park having a blast with some of our patrons. And so if you want to gain access to special events like that, also special content and all of our GPS data, like the trails I ran and the campsites that I found, check out the Patreon link in the description. And for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise, like our new Be an Outsider shirt, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.